Come on. Why are you being a brat? Come on. Ben. Come on. Go. Thank you. You know as well as Mommy, you'll be crying your eyes out if I don't take you. Hey guys, I'll be just a minute here. Had to take a little snoodle potty first. Okay, thank you, Raven. Okay, let me check something really quick. Stay in. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna move that out of the way, Ben. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Tammy. Okay, which one has heat tool? This one, I think. I didn't have to use it the last time I went live, so I have to grab it real quick. You pesky scarecrow. Okay. And for those of you who don't know Little Bindi, this is my little Bindi. She's literally in every live almost that I have. Huh. Then where did Mama set that? Right in front of my face. Hi, Amanda. Sorry, my brain is still kind of gone from the whole having COVID thing. I just can't think. So let me get myself shared into my notification group. And I don't remember who said hi, but hi, Amanda. I'm just glad I have my voice back more or less. I mean, it's better than it was. Okay. That's why it didn't show up. Hi, Grace. That explains why it didn't show up. I still need to figure out why Tammy Webb can't see my page at all. I just thought of that now. I was going to do it after my live yesterday, and I was completely brain dead. Or not yesterday. Whenever day I went live. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Got myself shared in. So today I'm in the DOA Dream Team event group. It's hosted by Raven with Craftifornia-Dreamin and Tammy with Tammy's Designs. It is Crafter's Choice today. Hold on. Let me take this really quick. I forget. That can go away. So it's Crafter's Choice today. It started at 11 a.m. Central. And I know that's not the updated one. So before I say anything, let me pull it up again. I must have printed off the wrong one. Oh, no, that is the right one. Okay. I forgot where you were before, Raven. Okay, so it started with T's Crafty Ranch, which is Terry. Crafting Time with Jamie 2. Sweet Angels Crafts. Kim's Rock and Wreaths. Grace Faithful Creations, a.k.a. the Pouncy Bling Queen. Myself. Then up next is going to be Country Loving Market, which is Beverly. Then Tammy's Designs. Then Miss Cleaveny Crafts. I probably did not say that right, but and then Raven is going to end out the event at 8 p.m. Central with Craftifornia-Dreamin. Hi, Donna. Hi, Sarah. Like I said, my brain is kind of gone today. It's kind of been gone. I absolutely cannot think. Okay. So we're going to do a fall craft. I've been fighting with my printer like all morning. It did not want to work for me. It kind of hated me. It was a mutual hate. So for those who don't know, I'm Tonya with Tonya's Crafting Creations. I'm trying to remember. I think I've had my page for about 3 years, maybe. Or going on 3 years. Hold on. Sit still, sweet pie. Mommy printed the wrong one. Sit still. Sit still. Let me flip that really quick. It's probably going to be the same size, but that's all right. Okay. So we are going to do one that I haven't done for a while. I haven't done a pizza pan craft for a long time because I had so many that I was trying to sell them before I really? There we go. I was trying to sell them before I made any more. And so I should put my phone in. I'm printing it 2 ways. I'm not sure which way is going to be the biggest, so we'll just go with whichever one's the biggest. But we're going to use this print, which is one that I got off of Etsy a long time ago. Are you bigger? No, they're exactly the same size. I wasn't sure if it did it bigger or not. Hi, Veronica. So if you have a crocodile, for those of you who don't know, you can poke the holes with your crocodile into your pizza pan, and then that way you don't have to rely on that way you don't have to rely on gluing it. It's better to poke it first and to turn it this way. It's just easier. Because it sits flatter this way. But it just pokes. Hold on, let me close this. It just pokes the holes right up here at the top. And you can also add if you choose to, you're fine. Sit still. I think that's purple. I thought that was brown, but it's purple. So you could use, what are these, eyelets? Is I think what they're called. I don't know if these are the ones that actually go in this or not. No, they're not. I think I took too small of. Yep. Oh, here. I haven't changed this in so long, I couldn't remember. Ooh, that was loud. Do I have smaller ones? No. I need to get some. Okay, so I'm just going back in. And plus, it will help when I go to put this string in. It will help having a bigger hole. So you can take these after I paint it, and I can add those in the top to kind of give the holes a finished look. So we'll set those holes aside, or those things aside for now. And let's change this while I'm... That one will be all set when I go to do it. I still don't have everything put away, so bear with me. From the last, well, not the last time, but from when I went live at my friend's house. I was going to use cashew, but I think I'll use plaster instead. Okay, Stinkerbutt, you're shoving Mommy out of the chair. And my camera. Okay. So how's everyone doing? Doing anything fun? I've just been kind of sleeping a lot. Still trying to recover. But at least I can talk. There's a point where I wouldn't have been able to talk at all. I just I couldn't even hardly tell Bindi to come here. Or Bella or Callie. Not that I had to tell them to come here much, but they're usually right under my feet. You know how animals are when you're sick? They're literally right there with you. Mostly mine. They're like, oh, Mommy's sick. We need to stay right there with you. we're going to dry this and then I always forget what time you get off work, Tammy. Sock clump. I don't know what that's from. But yeah, I still need to figure out why, oh geez, I'm drawing a blank at her page name now. The ladybug something, oh geez, ladybug gnome something. I cannot think of the rest of it for some reason. For some reason, she can't see my page at all. I can message her on Messenger from my personal. But during the last live she was in of Ty's, my cousin's, Tammy was commenting and I could see her comments, but she couldn't see any of mine. It was weird. It's not like acting like it's blocked fully, so I don't know what the deal is. I'm just kind of hoping she's the only one who's having that problem with my page. Just hoping it's not like a bunch of people who are having the problem. Oh, yeah. That's the way they are. Bindi more than the rest. Well, they're all kind of bad about it, but Bindi is pretty bad about it. I think because her last owner passed away. Well, Bella is too, because she was more my mom's dog. And then when my mom passed away, we kind of had to learn how to get her to mind us. Because she minded her mom. Not so much us. So, if you missed anyone from the event, definitely go back and check them out. I did miss a couple because I slept in as long as I could. Well, and I fell asleep in between, but... Ben, no crying, sweetie. I know, it's a hard choice. You being in here with mommy or being out there and harassing my brother. It's a hard job being a Bindi, isn't it, sweetie? She's like, it's a very hard job being Bindi. How are you feeling, Sarah? Okay. Let's go ahead and dry this the rest of the way. I didn't feel like cutting out everything for the other craft I was thinking about doing. I'll have to do that another day. I didn't really have the energy to do that today. Oh, okay. I don't know why that message just popped up. Oh, I don't blame you. I didn't, after my back surgery, I didn't end up taking the pain meds that they gave me because I took it one day. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even hardly like walk on my own. It was bad. Mostly like if you're not used to taking them, then it's harder for those people to handle them. Okay. Just checking to see if I missed anything. I want to try out a different method of sublimating on different surfaces because I have a printer that I can print sublimation stuff out. And so I'm wanting to, there's a method that I read that you can do to certain, or to surfaces to make them to where you can sublimate on them. And so I wanted to try that out to see if like certain ones, because I like to be able to get the stuff for as inexpensive as I can. That way I don't have to have as high a prices on stuff. We're just doing a thin coat on the bag just so it's not sore. So I'll try it out one of these days, and then if it works, I'll do a live showing you guys how to Do it. I just want to get this painted so I can I mean, I'll probably do a little better job on it later, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, that's kind of what I did was took the lower ones on the days that weren't as bad, and then like now, I mean, the PMEDs I'm on, I take them more frequently, like if I'm doing a bazaar or something where I'm moving around a lot more and stuff. Kind of scraped a little of it off around the edge. Let me get that back on. Okay, we can get rid of this. Okay, so let's get this cut out. It's like having a little hot water bottle behind me. All right, Bin Bin. See, I'm my mommy's little hot water bottle. So don't forget, Beverly with Country Living Market is up next. And if you didn't get a chance to watch everyone, you can find all the replays in the DIY Dream Team event group. You're fine. You're fine, you little fart. She's like, but I'm really not, Mommy. So does anyone have any fun plans this week? I just have doctor's appointments that I had to reschedule. Oh, and then I need to call one of my doctor's offices because they want to run a few tests once I'm better, so. Oh, and Bindy's groomer never called me. I just thought of that. Bindy here was supposed to get groomed, so she's a little on the shaggy side. But even if she's shaggy, she's still cute. But she was supposed to go to the groomer last week, but did not want to get the lady sick. I'm not going like right up to the line. I am leaving a little white just because I can't go up to the line for the leaves. Well, that's not very fun. You know, sometimes I miss working. I don't miss, well, okay. I was going to say I don't miss the job that I did, but I do miss actually both of the jobs that I used to do. I did home care from 2005 to 2016. The end of like November of 2016. And then it's like a couple weeks before Thanksgiving. If I could craft all day, I would rather do that. But having carpal tunnel, it kind of doesn't allow. Well, I mean, I had the surgery and it helped, but not like 100%. And so I get the hand cramps and that sort of thing still, and that might be more my autoimmune issue. I don't know, but I don't know. It just kind of sucks. I would be crafting a lot more if I wasn't in so much pain. Okay. So we have that. unfortunately, when you have an autoimmune issue and kidney issues, you kind of have to find the happy medium about being on anti-inflammatories and stuff, and not damaging the kidneys worse than they already are. So it kind of sucks, but yeah, I would rather be crafting. Now, if I would have been crafting when I if I would have been able to craft while working for the bank that I worked for, well, credit card company, whatever. That would have made the day go by faster. And it would have helped relieve stress, but they pretty much made it to where we got tons of calls. There we go. I hate it when there's a clump. Okay. Yeah. When I had my carpal tunnel surgery, oh my gosh, Sarah, I was not smart. I was sticking crafting live, using a glue tool, squeezing it with the hand that had the stitches in it. And then I'm like, once I felt the pull of the stitches, I'm like, oh no. Uh-oh. I started crafting way too soon after my carpal tunnel surgery. I know that. Probably both. But yeah, I wasn't crafting when I worked for the bank. Not that I would have had time. They kept pressuring people too much about one thing after another, and they shouldn't have been. And it caused a bunch of people to quit. Ones who didn't quit just didn't do their job properly because they just didn't care. Which, it's like, why punish the customers for the bank's stupidity? And I'm not going to name the name of the bank because I know we have none in my area, but I'm not going to name the name of the bank on my live. I can tell you that much. All I can tell you is I had a heck of a time once a customer asked me if I banked with them, and if I did, how I liked them. And I had to just try to say, I don't bank with them because there's none in the area. And then I had to just shut my mouth because what I wanted to say was, and even if there was one in my area, I still wouldn't bank with them. I wanted to say that so stinking bad, but I I knew I needed to shut my mouth. Oh, yeah. I remember when my aunt had those, because my aunt had breast cancer. And had one breast removed. And then I had some of those stupid tubes when they did my bladder surgery, but they're not fun. And they're definitely not fun when they come out. Mostly if you're a kid and the stupid doctor says it's not going to hurt. When he darn well knows it is. Okay. Yeah, drop everything. So now that you have that done, Sarah, were you having to do anything else? I can't remember what you said. I'm drawing a complete blank as of what you said that they were going to do. Okay, so I was kind of thinking about maybe putting orange or yellow around the rim, or hazelnut, orange, or yellow. Oh, they didn't give me anything. I was a kid. They didn't give me anything. I had 2 or 3. The one doctor didn't hurt as bad, or nurse, whoever took it out. But the one doctor, when he did it, he just yanked it. And the second one, when they gave me a little warning, it was not as bad. He just didn't have a bedside manner to work with kids. But I think probably orange. Wonder if doing it with the marker would be quicker. Yeah, I would suggest taking your stronger pills before you go, pain meds, because they did not give me anything. And all I was taking at that point was like Tylenol. Oh, okay. My mom did radiation once. Yours will be a much smoother process than hers for that, because one of hers was preventative, basically because of her kidney function. They couldn't test to see if it went to her brain, so they just did some radiation treatment to her brain, but they had to like make this whole, or I don't know, some kind of mask or something she had to wear when she was having it. I can't remember what exactly it was called, but these are the new Apple Barrel paint pens, and I have to say I really, really like them. They don't like splatter up like the other kinds do that I've had. I actually have something for you, Sarah, that I need to mail you. So when you get a chance, send me your address. Oh, darn it, I splattered. That was because I shook it. Normally, just by like just using it like this, it would splatter everywhere. But the other kind. I know I have it somewhere because I think you bought a wreath from me once, but I don't remember where it's at. And I don't really want to search through all them messages on Facebook. I think you were one of them who bought a wreath once. I think it was when I was making live or something. But I am going to do I'll go through and see who shared, and I'll maybe put it on the wheel thing and pick someone's for some happy mail. So I'll just, if you shared out the live, then your name will go in for happy mail. Calm your butt. Okay, I'll go around the sides later and get it on there more, but we have that so far. And then I'm not going to have time to finish it completely, but I'll either use these brighter orange ones or yellow. And then I'll put those up there. And I have, if you guys see this kind, get it. I love it because it's got this little wheat looking stuff in it. And I'm going to put some of that up here. And then I also have like some of the white and orange or whatever color that is out of here that I'll add to it. And I have some lighter colors of this that I might pull out and add and go one on each side. And then I have some ribbon. I'll post a final picture of it, but I have like this ribbon and this ribbon. I might go around this with a brighter orange, but I have this ribbon. Actually, that orange matches that. And I have a few others that I'll make a bow. And so I'll have the messy bow in the middle and then the flowers on the outside. And then I'll do, I don't know, some kind of handle. But anyway, so my time is up. Beverly with Country Loving Market is up next. So hop on over to her page and check her out. Thank you for joining me. And you guys, if you watch, I'll wait probably until tomorrow. And then anyone who watches the replay, if you share up the video, you know, you can do hashtag replay so I know you watch, but then also go ahead and if you share out the video, I'll put your name in for Happy Mail drawing. If you're not a crafter, it will be like a keychain or something. If you don't make crafts yourself. But anyways, my time's up. You guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.